Shame is, I think shame is it is the most toxic feeling we can have. I think shame actually contributes to most of our problems emotionally that we see, especially when we're dealing with like addiction and some of and I've talked before about like maladaptive behaviors, right? Like whether it's shopping, porn, sex, drugs, alcohol, whatever it might be. Rage, anger, we can be really addicted to those things too. It provides relief. So when I think about shame, um, we often conflate shame and guilt, and there's an important distinction that I like to make. Guilt is I made a mistake. Shame is I am a mistake. And when we start to understand what shame means to us and where it happens, and I do this because I feel like when I talk about shame with anybody, it's this hole, it's this pit, it's this dark spot, and people have a really hard time explaining what shame is if it's the individual. But everybody can kind of say, oh, I feel it right here. I feel like there's an emptiness or there's something dark that I don't want others to see. And to me, that is that idea that I am a mistake. There's something broken about me. And so part of the process to help alleviate that and work out of that hole, that dark space, is to understand that you're not broken. A person's not broken because they have some maladaptive behaviors. And they can do esteemable things. So even if there's all of these experiences that someone has to feel shame about, there's still, in contrast, other things that are esteemable that they do, things that help them feel like a better human being. And that's part of this process too, is identifying, hey, if you feel this way, let's look at what you can add into your life to actually counter that. It's kind of like that CBT approach, right? Of like, hey, I have these cognitive distortions and like I'm overgeneralizing. Okay, how are we going to list 3 things to counteract this one thing, right? Really just overpower it, tip the scale in your favor. So if you go and you can do esteemable things for others, you're going to start to feel better. It's going to fill in that hole a little bit. And over time, you kind of backfill that space in. But we walk around with shame from very early age. It's a learned kind of behavior. It's a learned experience. I think to be able to fill that in is that's part of what therapy is about.